Tony D and Little Joan in the same shot right here, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Emily the Criminal, starring Aubrey Plaza as a criminal. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's what? It's the Pineys, books 1 through 9, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free, and there's an audiobook for one. Now, Aubrey. Love me some Aubrey Plaza. I think she's very talented. And in this, she finally gets to do some real acting. So she plays a woman she's down on her luck. She's overwhelmed with debt, and she turns to a life of crime. So in desperation, she turns to the guy from Sons of Anarchy. I forget the actor's name. He's been in a lot of movies recently. He's got a great agent, I'll tell you that. He's been in a lot of stuff recently. And basically, they're doing credit card fraud and they're stealing stuff. And I know, Joan. And then this guy is from the rival gang or a group of criminals, tries to intimidate her. But Aubrey knows how to deal. She picks up on this very fast. And she's got an intensity in her that she's really bringing to the screen here. Basically, the power behind the throne kind of girl who gets involved with this criminal, and this is the guy from Sons of Anarchy. What the hell was his name? And there he is. What the hell was his name on the show? I keep forgetting. Anyhow, and she gets introduced to crime, and then the next thing you know, she is pushing him to do more and more. And then there's a great line here. You know what my problem was? I didn't go far enough. And then she turns on the other guys trying to intimidate them. Only in theaters. Okay, cool. I would see this movie. I absolutely would. I think Aubrey is gorgeous, though she's not going for the gorgeous look in this movie. Joan, you're really pushing my buttons. Oh, what the hell's his name in Sons of Anarchy? I can't think of it. Anyhow, what, you little furry monster? Here, come up here. But Aubrey is really, I think, she does bring intensity. I mean, they say that in movies like this all the time, but I'm seeing it here. Okay? So this is going to be a typical crime drama. First act, see how quiet she is now that she's up front. Now that you're in charge, you're like Aubrey Plaza in the Emily the Criminal. Yeah, you bossy girl. Bossy girl who ends up bossing people around. Yeah, what do you think of that? Anyhow, so first act, Emily is down on her luck. Life sucks. She can't make ends meet. She just wants to, explore life, and she can't. She's working terrible jobs. Everything's not going her way. And then one day she stumbles upon a job opportunity. And it turns out it's illegal. But she's too desperate. She does it. She makes a quick 200. It's easy as pie. And then she goes back and realizes, oh, this will solve my problems. This was easy. I'll do this again. So she starts getting involved in a life of crime. And it is, for people who know what they're doing, it is pretty easy. It is pretty easy. Now, I'm not encouraging a life of crime. Quite the opposite. Because once you get caught, you're screwed. You are very screwed. So that's why it's so attractive to people. See, people will tell you, oh, crime doesn't pay. Yeah, it doesn't pay in the long run. The problem is it does pay in the short term. And that's what people see a lot of times. So she gets sucked in that way, right? And next thing you know, she's making money hand over fist. She's living the life she always wanted to live. I mean, this is very typical in a crime drama, right? And she, I think, falls in love with, God, I can't think of his name. The guy from Sons of Anarchy. But then things get real, okay? Things get real. The rival gang. And she realizes she has to toughen up. She has to really learn the ropes of being a criminal. And she transforms into a criminal. She becomes more and more mean. She realizes the more ruthless you are, the better you can be at the game. But there's a price to pay in the long run. So you see all these guys and like, why do you keep bringing this chick in? It's because she's ruthless. She wants what she wants, and yeah, him from Sons of Anarchy, and she gets more and more ruthless as the movie continues, more ruthless than him, and then the third act is the inevitable fall. Now, it could go a lot of different ways with the third act. It could be that Emily goes to prison for a long time. It could be she sells out her boyfriend and becomes even more ruthless in the end. You know, you think you fall in the movie and it's like, oh, well, she's going to turn this around. She really loves this guy. And then she throws him under the bus at the end of the movie, and he goes, you know, he gets pulled away in handcuffs, and then she gets completely off scot-free and then goes. That would be a way to end it, because that is kind of realistic, because some women do that. They support their criminal boyfriends or husbands, and then the boyfriend or husband takes the fall, thinking, "Oh well, I got a great girl. She's got my kid. I gotta take the fall for her." And then she's laughing all the way to the bank while you're rotting in prison. So it could end like that. It could end with everybody dying because it's a crime drama. It could end with her becoming a boss. So I'm intrigued. I like Aubrey Plaza. I think this could be a really good movie. It looks intense. Looks like an intense drama. And Aubrey is, I think, bringing her A game here. So look for that coming soon. Only in theaters, apparently. I think this will go to video at some point, but for now, only in theaters. So maybe they're looking for distribution. I don't know. They got some, roadside attractions and vertical entertainment. They probably got some avenue to distribute this thing. But I look forward to that. Looks like a solid crime drama. All right, and that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. Right, Joan? Our very base takes. We have a Hollywoke hot take and a news blast. Check out my book tours. I've added some more dates. Check out my press stuff in the Webcomic Factory. Blowing up on book 9 of the Pineys, if you haven't heard. All right, we'll see you in the next one.